Good morning, children. We'll start with the poem today. Poem name is Sympathy. Sympathy means what? You just take care of each other, isn't it? So, by sympathy, that means you will have some kindness towards people when they are in trouble. Understood? So, that is what we call it as the sympathy. Now, poem Sympathy. Look at the spelling. Sympathy. Sympathy. So, preparatory activity. There is an activity which you have to do. Read the story given below and suggest a suitable title to it. There is a story here and you have to suggest a suitable title. I'll just read it here. A sweet little girl sees a thin little bird in a park. A girl and a thin little bird in a park. She is filled with sympathy for the little bird. She thinks that the bird must be feeling very cold since it has no clothes. The bird too feels deep sympathy for the little girl. The bird thinks that the little girl does not have a single feather on her body, so she must be feeling very cold. Thus, both the little girl and the little bird shiver, thinking of each other's pain. See, thinking of each other's pain means they want to be kind towards each other. So, what is that? That is only what we call it as the sympathy. Okay? So, a sweet little girl sees a thin little bird in a park. So, one girl is seeing a bird which is very thin. And where are these both? They are both in the park. She is filled with sympathy for the little bird. She is feeling very bad about this bird. Why is this bird looking so thin? Maybe, see what she says now. She thinks that the bird must be feeling very cold since it has no clothes. So girl is thinking, oh God, I have got clothes on my body. This bird doesn't have clothes on its body. Maybe for that reason, the bird is feeling cold. Girl is thinking in that way. The bird too feels deep sympathy for the little girl. What is the bird doing? Bird is looking at this girl and bird is feeling, this girl doesn't have feathers like me. Oh, then this girl also may be feeling very cold. Bird is thinking like that. See, the bird thinks that the little girl does not have a single feather on her body. So, she must be feeling very cold. Look at each other's thinking. Okay? Girl is looking at the bird and girl is feeling that the bird doesn't have clothes on its body. So, the bird will feel cold. And what the bird is doing? The bird is looking at the girl and the bird is feeling, oh, that girl doesn't have feather on her body. So, she may be feeling cold. See, both of them are thinking like that. Thus, both the little girl and the little bird shiver, thinking of each other's pain. When do you shiver? When you feel cold, you feel shivering, isn't it? So, Naduka, what you call? Naduka, you say, no, that one. So, what happened here? Now, girl is thinking about the bird is thinking about the girl, and both of them are feeling that they don't have a proper covering, they don't have protection on their body, so they will be feeling cold. Thinking that way they are feeling cold, actually these both are shivering. They are not feeling cold, but thinking of each other's pain, they are shivering. Understood? So that's the lesson, and the best title for this is Sympathy only. Okay? Now hope you have understood. Once again I will read it for you. See, read the story given below and suggest a suitable title to it. The best title is Sympathy only. A sweet little girl sees a thin little bird in a park. She is filled with sympathy for the little bird. She thinks that the bird must be feeling very cold since it has no clothes. The bird too feels deep sympathy for the little girl. The bird thinks that the little girl does not have a single feather on her body, so she must be feeling very cold. Thus, both the little girl and the little bird shiver, thinking of each other's pain. Now let us read the poem Sympathy. I lay in sorrow, deep depressed, my grief a proud man heard. His looks were cold, he gave me gold, but not a kindly word. My sorrow past, I paid him back the gold he gave to me, then stood erect and spoke my thanks and blessed his charity. See here, I lay in sorrow, deep depressed. Here you can see depressed means what? Sadness. Depressed means sadness. I lay in sorrow. Sorrow means what? Feeling very bad. Okay. So some pain. Okay. So I lay in sorrow, deep depressed. Depressed means sadness. My grief, a proud man heard. My grief means, see, grief means deep sorrow. Feeling very bad. So my grief, a proud man heard. There was a very proud man. He was very proud about his richness. Understood? So, my grief, a proud man heard. His looks were cold. He gave me gold, but not a kindly word. He was very proud of his richness. So, what happened? His looks were cold. His looks were cold means here unfriendly. His looks were not kind. It was unfriendly. Okay. He was very proud of his richness. That's the meaning. My grief a proud man heard. I had some problem. So I was very sad about it. That was heard by a man. But that man was very proud of his richness. So when he looked at my problems, what did he do? His looks were cold. He looked at me but in an unfriendly way. He gave me gold. So immediately what did he do? He gave me gold. He took the gold piece and he has given me. Okay, because he was rich, so he gave her gold, but not a kindly word. He gave that, but he never said anything with a kindness. With proudness he has given it, but never said a good word towards that girl. My sorrow past, I paid him back the gold he gave to me. So, what happened? Now I never bothered about my sadness. Immediately what did I do? Because that man was not good. He was very proud and he has given me a gold. Though he has given me a gold, he didn't give it in a very kind way. He gave it in a very proud way, in an unfriendly way. So what did I do? I just left all my sorrows. Immediately what I did? I took that gold and gave it back to the same proud person. Then stood erect and spoke my thanks and blessed his charity. Then what did I do? I just stood erect. I never bothered about my sorrows. But what did I do? I told him thanks. And I blessed him his charity because he has done something good, Maybe out of proudness, but he has given me gold, right? So he has done something to me. A good thing he has done to me. So for that I have blessed him. I told him thanks. Did you understand, children? First one, what happened? The girl is very sad. Why? Because she was in poverty. Poverty means she had never had anything to eat and to put a proper dress. So she was feeling very bad about it. So when she was there, what happened? A man, a proud man, a rich man came there, but he was very proud. So looking at the condition of that girl, what did he do? He took a gold and gave to the girl. But that was not done in a very kind way. It was done in a very harsh way, in an unfriendly way, which the girl did not like. And he never said any good word to that girl. So that girl did not like it. So what happened? The girl forgot about her poverty. Immediately what did he do? What did she do? She took that and gave it to whom? To that man who has already given the gold. She has given it back. And what did she do? She just stood erect and said, okay sir, thank you very much for your kindness what you have given. So let God bless you. Let God bless you. That's what she said. I lay in want and grief and pain. I lay in want. So here want means poverty. I was in poverty itself. I was very poor. I was in poverty. I lay in want and grief and pain. I was very much painful. I had sadness, everything I had. but I never bothered about that man's charity, what he did for me. So I lay in want and grief and pain. A poor man passed my way. See, still I was there with the poverty, with the sadness. I was there. I was depressed. By that time, what happened? A poor man came. Previously, what happened? A rich man came. Now, what happened? A poor man passed my way. He bound my head. He gave me bread. He watched me night and day. So, what he did? He just patted her. Don't worry, child. Nothing will happen. Like that, he patted. So, he bound my head here. Means, bonding means what? See here, you can see. Binding means tying. So, my hair and all was fallen. So, what did he do? He took a thread and tied her hair. So, he bound my head. He gave me bread and he had some bread. Means some food he had. Bread means not exactly bread, some food he had. He has given that food to this girl. He watched me night and day and he started observing me, started watching me, started taking care of me day and night. So who is good here? Whether this person is good who has given gold or the person with bread who has given food is good. You will decide. The person who has given bread and used kind words and taken care of the girl, he is a very good person. Though he was a poor person, he was a good person. That's the meaning here. See, I lay in sorrow, deep depressed. My grief a proud man heard. Depressed and heard are the rhyming words here. His looks were cold. He gave me gold. See, cold and gold are again rhyming words. But not a kindly word. My sorrow past, I paid him back the gold he gave to me, then stood erect and spoke my thanks and blessed his charity. So here you can take it as gold and stood and blessed. You can take it as a rhyming word. I lay in want and grief and pain. A poor man passed my way. He bound my head. He gave me bread, head and bread. Head and bread are rhyming words. He washed me night and day. Children, have you understood this? Huh? So, here you can see depressed means sadness, grief is deep sorrow, cold, unfriendly, kindly, caring, erect, straight, charity, sympathy, want means poverty, bind means tying with a thread or a fabric piece, anything. Far, very much. Okay. So like this, you can see. I continue. Then what happened? Now that girl is thinking, how shall I pay him back again for all he did to me? Oh, gold is great, but greater far is heavenly sympathy. Now this girl is thinking, my God, that poor man has helped me. Though that rich man has helped me, but it was of no use. This poor man, what he had, he has given to me. How can I give him something to him back the back? That means, what he has given me something, so something I have to give him also, isn't it? So give and take policy. So when he has given me something, how can I give him something? Now this girl is asking, see, how shall I pay him back again for all he did it to me? See, he did to me. He has done something good to me, but I have to do something in return to him. That's what now the girl is thinking. Oh, gold is great, isn't it? Gold is having value. Money value is there. But greater far is heavenly sympathy. Gold has got value, money value, but the sympathy doesn't have money value, but it has got something great which cannot be repaid. So that kindness, no, that piousness, kindness, that is very, very great than anything in the world which is materialistic. Means like materials it is, wherein you can pay money and buy. But sympathy cannot pay money and buy. It is there within yourself. It is a good deed, a good action which is there within yourselves, which cannot be paid and taken. Understood? So now that girl understood, gold is not great. The sympathy, the kindness and care for each other, that is very great than any other material in the world. So that's what that girl is thinking. So this was written by Charles Mackay. He was a poet. See here, Charles Mackay. He stayed in between 27th March 1814 to 24th December 1889. He was born in Perth, Scotland. He was a Scottish poet. Okay, he was a Scottish poet, an author, a journalist, anthologist. Anthologist means a person who has a already collection of poems. Based on that poems, again that person is going to write. So he is called as anthologist. And the novelist. Novelist means a story writer. Okay. So this is about Charles Mackay. Now children, have you understood this poem? Okay. So always you have to be kind and caring towards others. Then in return you will also get the same care and kindness from others. Did you understand? So you should help each other. That's the meaning by sympathy. You should have sympathy. Not for namesake you have to do, don't do it. Really it has to come within yourself, from your heart. It has to come and you have to help others. That is the meaning. So you should have sympathy towards poor people, those who don't have anything. Just whatever you have, which is extra for you, give it to them. So they will also be happy, they will also bless you. And when you are in trouble, there will be somebody to help you. That's the meaning here. Okay. Now, glossary means meanings. Depressed, in great pain or sadness. Grief, deep sorrow. Cold, unfriendly. Kindly, kind and caring. Erect, straight. Charity, kindness or sympathy. Want, poverty. Bind, tie a long thin piece of fabric around something. Binding means tying. For, very much. Did you understand? So that is about this poem, sympathy. Let me stop it here. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you.